What's good, everyone? It's your boy Anime Analyst, aka the Young Jiggy Ninja, and today I'll be diving into 10 must-know insights from Boruto, 2 Blue Vortex you don't want to miss. Before I drop this ninja knowledge, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. We on that road to 50k. Become a real ninja today. Appreciate you. Let's kick things off with a timeline. There were exactly 122 days of anticipation between the last chapter of Boruto, Naruto Next Generations, and the first chapter of Boruto, 2 Blue Vortex. That's from April 20th, 2023 to August 20th, 2023. So the real life time skip lasted 2,928 hours. Nah, your boy was struggling, your boy was hurt. Every 20th of the month, I was used to that Boruto greatness coming in clutch and just really being a highlight of whatever month I was really living in. But that was a real life time skip. But when that August 20th date approached, they started dropping teasers and all this other shit, and you know, Boruto to the moon from there. Now, during this time skip, Boruto didn't just bum around. My boy stood on business, so he had to upgrade his outfit and his gear. And it is likely that Boruto received this gear from a place called the Sky District, which is an abandoned Uchiha supply base that we first saw in Naruto Shippuden. You remember when Sasuke took his newly formed heavy team or snake team and he met with the cat lady Nakuba, and she had the cats with her, Dinka and Hina. So Boruto's new gear and ninja tools likely might have just come from there, considering at the time Sasuke went there the first time we seen this place, Sasuke was a rogue ninja in Shippuden. So he stopped there to gather supplies, and I'm pretty sure that, you know, they were 10 toes down for Sasuke even when he wasn't even affiliated with the Hidden Leaf Village. So this goes to show that Sasuke really got people on all parts of the globe. My boy always gonna have someone who rock with the Uchiha name. So you should also know that Boruto's new drip isn't just about style. Even though my boy broke the internet with his new Uchiha drip, this new fit is actually packed with subtle symbolism. So those pendants and lapel pins Boruto adorns, like I said, they're not just for aesthetic, they actually represent different facets of Boruto's identity. So this is really a crucial anchor for that young lord, Boruto Uzumaki, considering he lives in a world confused by Ada's omnipotence. So the whole world just doesn't even realize that he's Boruto Uzumaki, the son of the 7th Hokage. So to break those pieces down for you, Boruto is sporting a new Uzumaki spiral pendant and also a bolt pendant, really representing his clan and his name. And then when it comes to the 3 silver pins that Boruto rocks on his dress shirt, he actually has one that's a sun, which likely represents Himawari because of the translation of her name, which is Boruto's little sister. He also has the Boruto bolt logo that he used to wear on the back of his shirt, basically in the first part of Boruto. And then he has, of course, the hidden leaf symbol on the other side of his shirt to symbolize that he's still a proud Konoha shinobi, even though the whole village want my boy, you know, packed up, put in a coffin. When Boruto appeared in the village initially, he utilized flying Raijin to instantly appear in the hidden leaf sky above Code. Now, the village sensory team pinpointed him right after this man appeared. They said, yo, Boruto's here, I sense his chakra. So we also see Boruto returning to the village again after Code has retreated, and he really is undetected by the sentry unit. He's talking to Sarada, my boy, cooling on a rooftop, undetected. So this means that he's utilizing the Otsutsuki ability to erase his chakra signature. And Kawaki even told the village about this, saying that there's no way we can predict when this man is gonna come in the village, because he can literally erase his chakra just like me. Boruto often undermines his genius on multiple occasions. So during his training with Sasuke, he jokingly asked if he's mastered the Uchiha style yet, and his master remarks under the premise of, yeah, you pretty much did, there's nothing more I can teach you, mentioning Boruto's genius, talent, and quick learning characteristics while he's at it. So Boruto's perplexed, like, yo, is this dude serious? And Sasuke's like, yo, when have I ever been known not to be serious? Which he not lying. Additionally, more evidence to Boruto really undermining his genius is that When Boruto is using the flying Raijin for the first time in the manga to teleport to code, he states that he's not as skillful as his grandfather Minato because he requires an extra moment to concentrate and pinpoint his flying Raijin mark. Realistically, and really unknown to Boruto though, in that moment he really surpassed Minato's bounds of the technique by being the first user to teleport across dimensions, which really rationalized why he took that extra concentration. My boy went to a whole nother dimension. So he basically did something that we never seen Tobirama do, we never seen Minato do. But considering that Boruto has the Otsutsuki body, it's really going to amplify a lot of the techniques, and it's going to raise the ceiling for a lot of the techniques that he knows and put him in a whole different class than, you know, ordinary shinobi, even though Tobirama and Minato are not ordinary shinobi by any means. And since we're speaking about flying Raijin, Boruto actually uses pocket-sized wearable silver pins as markers for his technique formula. So this is different compared to Lord 2nd and Lord 4th Hokage, who utilize different types of kunai mainly as their formula markers for the flying Raijin. Even though their seals look different, a lot of them use it, you know, just for combat efficiency, using kunais to serve as a marker, so it doubles as a weapon. As soon as you land at your location, you're able to, you know what I'm saying, start slicing, stabbing, and you know, packing dudes up instantaneously. We all know during the time skip, Boruto was exiled and spent over a year training non-stop with his uncle Sasuke, mastering his Uchiha style. But here's a fascinating discovery. Did you know that Kishimoto drew inspiration for this mentor-student dynamic from none other than Akira Toriyama's iconic duo Son Gohan and Piccolo? So this revelation came straight from Kishimoto during a TV interview. Pretty sure it was during the time that Boruto Naruto the movie was coming out. And if we really draw parallels between these two dynamic duos, the similarities are very striking. So my personal favorite, I feel like, is the way that Boruto starts to mirror Sasuke, not just in skills, but in styles. So much how Gohan once adopted Piccolo's distinctive Namekian clothing, Boruto adapted Sasuke's fit even to the bounds that he was referred to as an Uchiha adoptee by Kawaki as a joke. But it's more than just an outfit. It's really a symbol of respect, influence, and it really just shows the profound bond between mentor and student. Now here's a crazy twist. The Divine Tree clones that recently turned the ninja world upside down can actually feel human emotions connected to the characters that they are cloned from. So this makes them vulnerable to talk no jutsu. This is the major weakness that Boruto and Sarada, Kawaki, the whole ninja world is gonna have to exploit, because these dudes are so ridiculously overpowered. The progenitor of chakra itself has started talking, has eyes, has legs, has a conscious. Yo, everybody in trouble. We all know that Talk no Jutsu got like a 90%, 95% win ratio in terms of how good that should be working against these Naruto enemies. So a tree that's feeling emotional vulnerability, who would have thought? You know what I'm saying? It's like a bag of mulch having feelings. These dudes refer to themselves as divine trees, which is nuts because they look like mutated monsters at this point. So in a surprising turn, Boruto hasn't used the Karma Seal's power at all in Two Blue Vortex so far. So it seems that he's intentionally avoiding it, maybe due to the guilt and chaos it caused when Momoshiki took over. But with the immensely powerful Divine Tree clones that have been introduced, I think that they wrote this in the story because it'll force Boruto to level up and actually master the Otsutsuki power that he's scared of and really use that to save his planet. The same power that is trying to be used to, you know, take all the chakra from the planet and basically destroy the planet is going to be used to, you know, save the whole world. Finally, let me drop some knowledge about Sarada Uchiha. I've made an observation that her Mangekyo Sharingan has been foreshadowed to possess a unique genjutsu of the highest caliber similar to Shisui Uchiha's Koto wa Matsukami. So the evidence is pointed to when Sasuke, although having his memories rewritten by omnipotence, once he makes contact with Sarada's Mangekyo Sharingan, he proceeds to risk his life and exiles with Boruto to save Boruto off the strength of Sarada's request. Even though his memories are literally like, yo, this dude has just killed the Hokage, he listens to Sarada instantly after seeing her Mangekyo Sharingan, and he has like a spook look on his face. But I feel that no other reason to write in the Mangekyo at that moment. And historically in the series, the Mangekyo's ability has been shown, you know, when the character activated it, but they don't even know that they had that ability till later on. So Sumire states that most people aren't even capable of doubting their memory, even when presented with physical evidence, such as like a family photo of Boruto and the Hokage. They still can't doubt their memory, you know, versus the omnipotence. So in a scene in the latest chapter, Sarada thinks back to that moment, and it has a flashback of the manga panel when she awakened her Mangekyo, and it shows her father's face shocked at her Mangekyo Sharingan, and she's thinking like, but my dad still like fought against his own memories. So how was he able to believe Sarada despite his memory being overwritten? She even thinks this is weird, and it shows that scene with the Mangekyo Sharingan. But guess when she's just about to say that to Sumire, guess who pops in? Boruto Uzumaki. That classic film TV interruption, you know, that happens in a show when there's just too much shit making sense and characters about to start finding some shit out. Boruto cuts her off to say, Master Sasuke believed in me, even going against his memory. So like I said, historically, a lot of Sharingan users don't even recognize they activated the Mangekyo for the first time. And it also seems like the Uchiha clansmen who awaken their Mangekyo Sharingan through watching their closest friends die, or an experience of trauma that's very similar to that, awaken genjutsu abilities, versus those who actually kill their friends and those closest to them awaken more offensive Mangekyo Sharingan abilities. So for example, on the genjutsu side, we have Shisui, we have Itachi, and then now we have Sarada, versus on the offensive side of Mangekyo Sharingan abilities, we have people like Madara, Obito / Kakashi, and Sasuke. Let me know what you guys think about that theory now that we have Sarada, who seems to have unlocked the Genjutsu Sharingan ability that's going to go against the grain on the omnipotence. And the only other person that have done something of a similar feat is someone like Itachi Uchiha, who was able to utilize Shisui's Mangekyo Sharingan ability to overwrite the Edo Tensei control over him. So it all just lines up per se. But there you have it, 10 insights into Boruto 2 Blue Vortex that every fan should know. I hope you left with at least one new piece of ninja knowledge, my boy. Share an interesting insight about 2 Blue Vortex in the comment section down below. Also, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more ninja knowledge. It's your boy, Anime Analyst, aka the Young Jiggy Ninja. I'm out of here. Peace.